Left side of the ball, Morikawa, 143 at 3.
Try and take dead aim at that flag all the way in the back.
The Memorial Tournament underway here in Ohio. Ricky Fowler out there earlier today. Sponsors exemption here in this signature event, the 7th of.
And, I think he's one of the true gentlemen out here. And, yeah, he's done. Look.
On May 29th, one of the most prestigious events on the PGA Tour teed off the Memorial Tournament. Hosted at the iconic Muirfield Village Golf Club in Dublin, Ohio, this tournament isn't just another stop on the tour. It's a celebration of golf history, precision, and perseverance. Founded by none other than Jack Nicklaus in 1976, the Memorial holds a special place in the hearts of players and fans alike. Every year, the world's top golfers gather not only to compete for ranking points and a hefty purse, but also to pay tribute to the legends who came before them. This year, anticipation was already sky-high heading into the tournament. The Memorial often serves as a bellwether for how the rest of the summer will unfold on the tour. With the U.S. Open just around the corner, players are using the tournament as a final proving ground, and the early rounds on May 29th did not disappoint. Coverage began on the Golf Channel, drawing in fans eager to see how the game's biggest names would fare on the challenging course. What makes Muirfield Village such a formidable test is its perfectly manicured yet punishing layout. Jack Nicklaus designed it to reward strategy and punish mistakes. Wide fairways might lull players into a sense of comfort, but the greens, often slick and undulating, require pinpoint accuracy. Miss your landing spot by a few inches, and you're suddenly scrambling for par or worse. Add in unpredictable Ohio weather, and the early rounds always come with an element of suspense. The Golf Channel's broadcast team kicked off their coverage with their trademark deep dive analysis. As the first groups made their way onto the tee boxes, the commentators reminded viewers of the course's nuances. They highlighted hole 16, often referred to as one of the most pivotal par threes in professional golf. The pin placement for the opening round was especially tricky, tucked just a few yards from the water's edge, a subtle dare that could tempt aggressive play but punish even slight misjudgments. Right out of the gate, several big names looked dialed in. Defending champion Viktor Hovland, known for his calm demeanor and rock-solid ball striking, came out with something to prove. After a relatively quiet start to his 2025 season, Hovland appeared motivated to make a statement. He opened with a birdie on the par 4 first and followed it up with another on the par 5 fifth. By the time he made the turn, he was already 3 under, placing himself near the top of the early leaderboard. But it wasn't just Hovland turning heads. Young stars like Ludvig Åberg and Akshay Bhatia also made early charges. Åberg, whose rapid rise through the ranks has been one of the most exciting stories on tour, played with a fearless rhythm that had fans buzzing. His approach on the 9th hole, a 173-yard par 3, landed just 4 feet from the flag. Moments like that reminded everyone why he's considered one of the breakout talents of the year. As the morning wave continued, seasoned veterans made their presence known as well. Jordan Spieth, with his trademark grit, put together a solid front 9 despite some errant tee shots. What he lacked in precision off the tee, he made up for with an incredible short game. On hole 7, a tricky uphill chip from just off the green kissed the fringe and rolled beautifully into the cup, drawing cheers from the gallery and high praise from the commentators. Rory McIlroy, fresh off a top 3 finish the previous week, looked to carry that momentum into the Memorial. He played the early holes with controlled aggression, favoring iron play off the tee to keep the ball in play. His putting, which has been hit or miss in recent months, looked sharp on Thursday. A 28-foot birdie putt on the 6th hole was an early highlight and a reminder that when Rory's flat stick is working, he's a threat to win anywhere. Meanwhile, the course itself began to fight back. The wind picked up slightly in the early afternoon, just as the later groups were beginning their rounds. That subtle shift in conditions made club selection more difficult, and players who had breezed through the morning found themselves needing to grind. The par 4 14th, with its elevated green and swirling crosswinds, became a scoring bottleneck, causing a string of bogeys across several groups. One of the early surprises of the day was the strong start by Japanese golfer Keita Nakajima. The 24-year-old, who's still relatively new to the PGA Tour, put together a bogey-free round through his first 13 holes. Known for his calm on-course demeanor and meticulous preparation, Nakajima found a rhythm and stuck with it. His ball striking was laser-sharp, and his distance control on the wedges allowed him to convert several birdie looks. By the time his group reached the back nine, Golf Channel analysts were already speculating about whether this could be his breakout week. As coverage continued, viewers were treated to some feature group action, including Scottie Scheffler, currently ranked number 1 in the world. Scheffler has been a dominant force all season, with multiple wins and an iron game that's been described as surgical. His opening round at the Memorial started cautiously. 2 pars and a bogey over his first 3 holes suggested he might be feeling the pressure, but Scheffler turned things around quickly, going on a tear with 4 birdies between holes 5 and 11. The highlight came on the par 5 11th, where he reached the green in 2 and narrowly missed an eagle putt. The commentators noted how well the Golf Channel's new drone camera system captured the action this year.